Hi guys! So this trip to Japan, we went to discover Osaka. It's a first time for me, so it's a virgin experience, and we covered a few places that I felt was really interesting and I enjoyed myself thoroughly. So when we arrived in Osaka past midnight, we scouted around our apartment area to search for a supper place to eat, and we came across this ramen shop, which I guess is pretty normal, but then we actually ordered this dish which comes with a bowl of rice. And what we loved about it and what was interesting about it was you can't finish the soup in the ramen. You have to actually scoop out 2 big scoops of soup and put it into the rice, and it's like this hot bowl of rice and it sizzles, and then you eat the rice like a porridge. Japan is filled with many strange and weird cafes. So you have the maid cafes and the cat cafes. So we wanted to check out the owl cafe. Also because I've never seen owls close up, like live before. I mean, I've seen them like in the zoo and whatnot, but never close up experience. So we covered Tenjinbashi Suji, which is commonly known as the longest shopping street in Japan actually. It spans 2.6 kilometers from north to south, and it's quite an experience, but when I walked, it seemed like it was never ending. When we stopped at Dotonbori, which is the main city area in Osaka, we walked by this standing ramen bar, and I told myself I had to try it because it's an experience in Japan that you must go through, right? You must stand somewhere and eat something. So we tried the standing ramen bar. It wasn't the best ramen, but because it's along the whole bustling street, it's quite an experience, you know, the rush of it, trying to finish the ramen quickly. And they only served one type of ramen, and then you could top it up with as much spring onions, chili and whatnot you wanted. One of the highlights for my Osaka trip was to visit this bar called Bar Core. It's within the Dotonbori area as well. The bar literally fits 7 people max. And we met the owner. He served us, and they have a really good collection of whiskies. So I had the Hibiki 21 years for a very good value. He had this dish which we ordered, recommended by a very dear friend actually, smoked eggs. So you have to go check it out. I personally felt that the trip to Osaka was too short. We would have loved to cover a lot more and check out other areas as well, even extending to Kyoto. So I think that means that we'll definitely be back, and we will be back to cover more.